Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we're going to walk around this 2016 Freightliner M2112. This one is the Summit Hauler conversion. And if you guys are wondering, you guys have seen the different Summit Hauler conversions. And of course, you'll see the design is a little bit different. And back in 2016, this was our design. Just looking at this unit, there's a lot of pluses to it, especially with the storage. And of course, having it as a 112. So we're gonna go over some of the features, see what's underneath the hood, see what's inside, see what the bed used to be like. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out and we'll definitely answer those questions for you. But in the meantime, take a look at the exterior of this unit. It is red, one of my favorite colors, or my favorite color, red. Some of the features and what people buy an M2 for is the fact that it's a bigger unit compared to a 1-ton pickup or one of those 5500s. The towing capacity on a 112 is much more compared to pulling on a 1-ton pickup. And again, with the safety aspect of that unit, having so much safety features, especially the view inside the cab. And I've had so many families come in, and when they sit down and we take that unit for a drive, they see the view and they can see exactly what's in front of them, what's on the side of them. So it's one of the features that really pulls people towards purchasing one of these units. Again, safety is high priority, especially if you are on the road with family or expensive cargoes. So at the end of the day, if you need to stop this unit, that unit will stop with everything on there, especially having your family on board. And of course, in case of an emergency, again, this unit has enough space in it to avoid any serious harm. Previous owner, as you guys could see, changed off the front bumper and added this huge grille. This one is the Arc. One of the good things about this particular grille is that it takes over that whole front end. The free piece bumper is gone, and that particular grille takes up that whole space, especially with the protection of the hood. The hood of the so it takes protection, it does have protection for the whole front end of that unit. So if in case you are in an accident or whatever, something decide to come inside the road or whatever the case may be, you are well protected. Another thing he added was those rigid spotlights. Those come in very handy, especially driving in dark areas. This hood is very easy to release, especially if you want to gain access to that hood. There are 2 screws that are placed right here. Right now it's undone, and right in the center here there is a metal piece that comes out. Once that is undone, it drops, and then you just rest it somewhere until you are done. Again, as you guys can see, with the grill down, you have access to opening up the hood fully. So again, with the hood, there's 2 straps like this, one on each side. Undo them, and very easy to just pull open. Again, typically when you don't have the grill in front, there is a handle in the front end of that grill, of that hood, sorry, to be able to pull it up and down, but having that grill in the way would cause a little problem. But again, very easy to access from the side anyway. As we look underneath the hood, what you guys are looking at is the Detroit Diesel DD13. Again, it also partnered with the Allison 4000 TRV automatic transmission. It is a 6-speed automatic transmission. This unit produces about 505 horsepower and about 1850 foot-pounds of torque. So you're looking at a monster behind that hood. Big engine, again, tons of power to pull whatever you decide to pull. Again, with Freightliner, that does an amazing job. Whenever you go inside that hood, you could actually see a lot of stuff clearly labeled, so you as the owner would know exactly what you're looking at. So that's a plus. Again, underneath the hood, you find access to certain fuses. So we got fuse boxes around the area here, and an additional fuse boxes inside the cab. And again, to close this, it does have a soft close. So if in case you push this down or wind blows this while you're in there, you can see it doesn't just drops down, it does have that soft close. And remember guys, whenever you're done with that, remember to strap down both sides of that unit before putting that grill up, because if you don't have those strapped down and you're driving down the road with this closed, you could damage your hood very easily. Okay, so when it comes to the tires, something to look for before you even make sure that those tires match what the truck's supposed to come with. There is a sticker inside the door, and I'll just give you some room, and it gives you the tire size. So those are 255/80 R22.5s. There are instances where customers decide to change the size of the tire to their personality or to their comfort, whatever they're looking for out of the tire. So always try to match the tires to what's on the sticker, because that's, especially if you pull in heavy equipment or heavy loads and stuff, those tires have to match what the truck is wanting. So as we see on the door, it's the same here, 255/80 R22.5s. We do have auto balancers throughout our units. Again, it is a Summit hauler deal when it comes to our conversion. We do put auto balancers on all four corners of this truck. Again, it says, the word by itself says it all. It is auto balancer, so it auto balances the vehicle while you drive. Of course, it gives you more life on your tires, and of course just does an amazing job just doing its thing while you're driving. So as we look on the side view here, you do see those steps. We do have the diamond plate steps. We do have 2 fuel tanks, one on either side. On this particular truck, we have 150 gallons in total. So we have 100 gallons on this side and 50 gallons on the other. We have an engine block heater. We do have a battery conditioner over here. So you plug in that and you send some charge to your batteries. And the reason why they do that is that the batteries are located in a different location, in a place where you kind of jump start it off the bat. So we put those chargers right here for quick access. When we look at the front view, the driver's side, the front of those trucks are air ride. The cab is air ride as well. Front seats are air ride. One of the cool things about this particular truck when we build it, this one did come with heated and cool seats. Of course, it is nice soft leather. To access your switch for your air ride will be right underneath here. And it all depends on the conversion time. This switch will be located in different locations. So again, that's why we do those videos, to actually show you guys where those switches are and where certain things are. With the light bar that, or the 2 spotlights we have on that grill, this is the switch to turn it on and off. So right now I'll turn it off since you guys seen that already. You might be wondering what this switch is for. This truck does have auto chains, so whenever you need to engage those auto chains, you flip the switch up, and of course you turn it on. Once you flip it on, those chains will come underneath here and spin underneath the tire. Again, you have to be moving for that to actually work right. And again, we will explain to you how it all works and what type of speed you need to have when engaging those auto chains. You have your key access point right here, and you might be wondering what all those buttons are for. Again, those buttons will be in different locations on different trucks. So on this particular top part here is your cruise control. You have all your light options here. You can actually turn those off, put your parking lights on, or have your headlights on as well. Your increase and decrease button, that switch right here will actually dim or increase the lighting on your dash. So if in case it's too bright, you can decrease the lighting. And as we're checking the back here, what a lot of people love about this truck is that you could actually convert the back bench into a bed. And that's one of the cool features here. It is DOT certified for that. Again, the switch to lay that bed flat is underneath the seat on this particular truck. On other units, you will find it up here near your window switch. So that's something to actually find before, when you're looking into those kind of units, know where all your buttons are, have a good walkthrough. And underneath the seat here, we got a subwoofer. And we also have a heating core, so it does have a separate heating in case you are parked, you know, at a truck stop and you just need some heat during the winter. You could actually have your own personal heat, so you don't have to have the truck running to access this heating. The vent is right in the middle. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'll put some light in here. The vent and everything is on the bottom here, so it will push out all that hot air as needed. When we jump inside, I'll show you guys more of these. Again, we got a 100-gallon diesel tank right here. We got a 12-gallon DEF tank, and of course storage. One of the cool things about this particular conversion that people love was the storage boxes. And again, a lot of people out on the road with tools, personal items, luggage, nice carry-on or two could fit in here. Again, it is sealed, so no moisture will go in and out of this unit. And those boxes are lockable. Again, you do have a smaller box in the back here. Again, tons of room here for tools and DEF fluid, whatever the case may be, you could actually store in here and actually lock it up and protect it. On the back of the bed, as you guys can see, is diamond plated. You do have an airline hookup over here. You do have your Voyager camera system and of course plugins for your trailer. This one was set up with a gooseneck ball. And that casing you see behind here is all that heater elements. Everything is stored in that back here and protected. So this is not an auxiliary tank. This actually all the components for the heating system on that particular truck, the auxiliary heating system. This one does come with a bumper pull hitch. We have a nice plate that actually makes it clean when you're not pulling anything. And of course, just makes the back end pretty clean. Dual tires in the back, and with that, those dual tires, again, I mentioned the auto balancers between those. And if we take a quick look underneath the truck, I'll give the cameraman a little bit of time. The auto chains that I mentioned earlier, those will be directly underneath that truck here. Again, with that switch, we'll engage the auto chains to drop down, and it will spin. And while you're driving, it will actually go underneath those back tires and allow you to get out of tough spots like snow, mud, and anything that you know, because this is a 4x2 truck, and with that, auto chains will actually help move you along the way. So I mentioned about the extra tank. This one is 50 gallons, so a total of 150. And again, those tanks are lockable as well, so you can actually lock those up while you're on the road, because again, price of diesel is a little bit up there right now, so we got to protect those tanks. So let's jump inside, kind of give you an interior view. And as we go in, we're going to check out that middle console on the bottom. We have a couple of USB plugins for charging. So I think we have a total of 4. Yep, a total of 4 USB chargers. We do have a switch here that will turn on our interior lights for ambience, I would say. We call this the infinity lights. It will turn on that back stripper light as well, which is pretty cool. On the back end, we have Kenwood speakers on the back, and underneath the seat we do have a subwoofer for more entertainment. So that's a cool feature. We do have seat belts for the back here, so 3 people could sit here easily. And of course the seat belts will pop out from underneath here, and then you could strap on. And then that middle console could turn into a armrest and cup holder. I kind of like that feature as well, but a lot of people don't really use it. So the newer conversions we don't have this in there. But again, this comes in very handy when you only have 2 people traveling with you. Additional cup holders over here. We got storage in the back of the seats, both driver and passenger. And as I jump in front, you guys could see the DVD player for entertainment. So you have that open switch here. Again, you have that great view. With that particular system, it is integrated into your Kenwood sound, Kenwood stereo. With the vehicle on, you're able to open up the CD player and it will be directly behind the screen. Let me just turn this on for a quick second. And as we wait for this to load, over here we have your marker light. You have your Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. Again, reverse, neutral, and drive. Neutral with your air brakes up will put that vehicle in park. You have your power windows. Each door has a switch as well. Power locks. You got heated mirrors. You got your engine brake. Your engine brake has 2 settings, high and low. You do have your manual regen button. We do have rear AC and heat as well. Once the vehicle is running, you could actually turn those on, and you do have a high, medium, and low setting on here. Again, the blue switch will be the cold, red switch is the heat, center with none of the lights on will turn that off. If we look at the back of the truck, we have a ton of LED lights. We do have one that will turn on a light in the back if in case you need to work in the back of the truck during the nighttime. You can actually turn that on with this optional switch. This one does have a rear dump switch, which majority of our Freightliners come with. If you are backing into your trailer, you release that switch. That back end of the truck will actually go down and allow the back end of the truck to drop. So you don't have to bring up your trailer too high to back into it. So once you're done and you hook up to your trailer, you can actually release that. All the air will come back into that truck, into the back end of the truck, and actually raise the trailer a little bit more, so you actually could jack up your trailer a little bit faster. The trailer brake is right here. All your AC controls over here. And we're gonna go back to that stereo. Again, we do have that eject button here. It gives you a few options when you press that. You could actually open it, and that will bring the screen all the way down, and you do have access to your SD card, to your CD or DVD. Once you're done, you press that close button, and we're going to try this one more time. If you press that exit and you just want to eject the CD, it will not go all the way down, but it will give you just enough access for that CD to pop out. Another cool feature with that particular stereo, when you press that eject button, you do have a few different angles here for adjusting the screen. Especially if the sun is coming down and hitting the screen directly, you could actually adjust the screen as needed so you can see what's happening on the screen without the sun being in your eyes. Another cool feature about this, when you're parked and you put a DVD player in here or a CD in here and you're playing a movie, you could actually watch the movie on here and in addition to the screen up here. So you could actually have 2 screens feeding that that movie that you guys are watching. So when you park, you could actually view that, and when you're driving, again, it's only for your passengers in the back to view those movies. The Voyager camera system, again, you guys have seen that in majority of our units, our Summit haulers. Again, you do have that one backup camera, but this unit could actually you could have additional 3 cameras, so a total of 4 cameras could go on this Voyager camera system. We got storage up here and storage up here. People like to put their wallets up here, their phones, get it out of the way. Again, we do have storage in here as well. So tons of storage in here, storage throughout this unit, and storage down here. Bunch of cup holders. You got 2 here, 2 back here, 2 up here, and 2 in that back console between that bench seats. So you have a total of 8 cup holders. You do have USB charging for your passenger over here. And of course, this stereo does have a USB output as well. This truck has about 97,000 miles. So that's still low for a truck like this. Again, this is like a 1,000,000-mile truck if you're taking care of it. So that has tons of miles left on it. So again, this truck hasn't even broken its point yet. So it still has tons of life on it, even though it's a 2016, even though it's 97,000 miles, it still has tons and tons of life on it. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this particular 112 or any of our 112s coming up, feel free to reach out to us. My number will be at the bottom of the screen with my email. So if in case you guys have any questions or are interested in anything, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you guys out. In the meantime, have a great day. It's nice being back with you guys here on our Facebook Live and YouTube channel. In the meantime, thank you guys again for your business. Thank you guys again for your comments. Thank you guys for your views and thumbs up. And hopefully we could do business in the future. Thank you very much.